Hey guys, it's Lauren and welcome back to my channel for the love of. If you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this Yankee Candle reviews. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. So today, you guys, I am going to just dive on into it. We're going to be reviewing two of the Yankee Candle, their newest collection, which is one of their newest collections, which is their 50th anniversary collection. Before I dive into the two that I did purchase and burn and I'll review for you today, I do want to go over the other scents they have available. I'll just read you the ones that they have. I think it's a really cute idea, you guys. I've only very recently fully kind of got into Yankee Candle. I know their candles are so iffy with throw, and when you find a good one, it's a good one, and sometimes you got to sift through the ones that don't throw, which is kind of, a bummer. That being said, I love their scents. They have gorgeous fragrances, and I think for me as a consumer who's kind of more versed with Bath & Body Works, when a company does something like this, like a 50th anniversary, it's really cool to kind of see all the different scents that they've had over the years. I wish they would have had more. I believe there's only 5 total. I'm looking down at my iPad here. I believe there's 5 total. I would have really liked to have seen maybe even 10, like their 10 top sellers, 2 from each decade, but that's okay. Cute idea. Let me go over the ones that I did not purchase first, just so you guys have an idea if you have not heard about the 50th anniversary collection. So one of the ones that they have is blueberry. I did smell all of them in store. Smelled really good. Smelled like a fruity blueberry. Let's see if it had the year. So it says that the blueberry was from the 1970s. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's when Yankee Candle started. So that's really cool, kind of like a country kitchen type fruit scent. So blueberry was from the 70s. They also had an orange dreamsicle. It's like a kind of bright orange. And to me, it smells almost like Crush orange soda, or for those of you from like the Midwest, Faygo soda, mixed kind of like with a vanilla. And it says on here that dreamsicle, orange dreamsicle, probably poured in the 2000s is what from dreamsicle was from. Comment down below if you guys remember that. I don't remember ever seeing that one. Again, I have burned Yankees sporadically over the years, so not as much as Bath & Body Works, so maybe I just missed out on it. The other one they have that I thought was very interesting is Honeydew Melon. And this one, it says from the 1990s. It's kind of like a bright greenish color, like lemon lime yellow. And when I think of 1990s in home fragrance or body care, I think of Bath & Body Works Cucumber Melon. So the trend must have been melon, because even Yankee was doing a Honeydew Melon candle at that time. And you guys, I think that it... yeah, the only other 2 are the ones that I purchased and burned, so let's dive into it. So the first one that I got, and I almost passed on this one, but when I smelt it again, because I kind of wanted them mainly because they're collectible. They are anniversary candles. They're really, really pretty. I like the packaging. I know some people have said, the packaging's kind of goofy, or maybe it doesn't look maybe as they think it should look. I do think it would have been really nice if they would have brought them out in their original form. Now the collection would have looked kind of odd just because they would all have different labels, different packages, so it might not flow as nicely. But I do think they did a really nice job. Very, very straightforward, just kind of simplistic packaging. But the first one I got was Salt Mist Rose. And for those of you who don't know, one of my first reviews that I ever did was of Yankee Candle was fresh cut roses. It was, I think, a single wick small tumbler, smooth wax. It was pretty strong, and I've always loved their fresh cut roses and their True Rose, which I think was like a dark red. I don't think they have that one anymore, but I always love a good rose scent, and since I'm going to be burning like pink petal tea cake and florals and stuff coming up this spring, I'm already kind of burning them now. I figured let me give Salt Mist Rose a try. It smells really pretty. I've burned it I've done 2 kind of test runs, if you will. I've burned it probably for a total of, I'd say probably 5.5 hours. in 2 different areas. You can see where the wax pool stopped. I had it in the half bath, and then I moved it into the open concept just to kind of see. Didn't have any other candles going because sometimes with Yankee jars, they tend to be a little bit on the lighter side. So I wanted to just isolate the scent to see how well it threw. Before I dive into performance, let me read you the notes, because to me, you guys, this, I love fresh cut roses from Yankee. It's definitely a very clean, fresh scent. You get that greenery note, but to me, this one smells more similar to True Rose. It still has that freshness, that crispness, but it doesn't have as much greenery in your face fresh rose as fresh cut roses does. So if you are a fan of True Rose, you might like Salt Mist Rose. I don't get any salt from it though. It's not like, what is that one? Juicy Citrus Sea Salt, where you get that very salty kind of note. To me, it just smells like a fresh rose, like you're smelling a bouquet of flowers. Now, per their website, they don't have a top, mid, and base note. It just says the beautiful scent of delicate roses by the sea. So that doesn't give us much description on what other notes may be in here, but you guys, that pretty much describes it all. It's just a fresh rose scent, very beautiful. And you guys, I had it in the half bath and I could smell it completely. Filled up the half bath. If you had this going in a bedroom, it would probably fill that up if it wasn't a huge, huge bedroom. So I promptly moved it to the open concept out in the living room. Had no other candles going, had no wax warmers, had nothing going other than my wallflower plugs, of course. You guys, throughout the day, as I was kind of going in and out, back and forth, I was catching these wafts of this beautiful rose scent. And I could smell it. It filled up the immediate kind of living room area and kind of filtered into the entryway. It's of course not as in your face as, say, a Bath & Body Works candle, but it's probably one of the few jar candles that I'd be able to safely have going in an open concept and maybe have it almost be the main fragrance versus using it as almost like a scent layering type candle. You guys, it's really, really pretty. 1 to 10, 10 of course being super duper strong if we're talking Yankee, 10 being Cafe Al Fresco strength. I'd say in an open concept, this is coming in at like a solid 6.5. So it's not crazy, crazy strong, but you can absolutely smell it. In a smaller room, you'll be able to smell it. It'll fill the room. Really, really pretty. Would I purchase it again? Yes, absolutely. Although it takes me so long to go through these single wick jar candles, you guys. I mean, these, those of you who've burned these know they last forever. So I think one will definitely carry me through the season. I doubt I'm going to burn down on all of this. Plus, I do want to save some of it just because it's a collector's. So that is Salt Mist Rose right there. Very pretty packaging. Now, the one that I was most intrigued about, just because it's interesting name, cute color. I've heard people talk about this candle in the past, and they brought it back. So this is Rainbow's End. This beautiful, almost deep sky blue color, gorgeous rainbow. Just, it's an overall very unique looking candle. You can see I have burned quite a bit more of this one than the Salt Mist Rose. And I had the hardest time trying to figure out what the heck this candle smelled like. So my first impression while burning, I go, it's lavender vanilla. I go, it's a repackage of Yankee Candle's Lavender Vanilla. That's what it smelled like to me. It also reminded me of Bath & Body Works, kind of the Lavender Vanilla wallflower plugs. And so I looked online to see if they would have a narrative or what the description of this was. They don't, but a customer did post on Yankee's website asking, what are the notes in this? The name doesn't describe it at all. Rainbow's End, what is that going to be? And Yankee did answer. So let me read you the notes per Yankee's website for Rainbow's End, and then I'll tell you what I think. So for Rainbow's End, the customer wrote, from the description, I have no idea what this would smell like. Very true. What are the scent notes? And per Yankee Candle's customer loyalty team, this was posted 14 days ago, this fragrance includes fruity. I don't get much fruity, you guys. Watery. Okay, I can get kind of like a fresh aquatic, not like a super aquatic, but a little bit of freshness. And floral notes. Yes, absolutely floral. along with musk and eucalyptus. When I read that, it kind of dawned on me. I go, that kind of herbaceous type note I was getting that kept making me think it was like a lavender vanilla type note was probably the eucalyptus. For those of you who have like went to craft stores or Michael's or any of those stores, they have that decorative dried eucalyptus, and it has that just herbaceous, kind of fresh, hard to kind of describe type scent. That's what this smells like. It doesn't smell like a full-on straight eucalyptus scent though, because I do feel like this has some sort of lavender with kind of, like they said, like a watery, aquatic note to it. I am not a fan of fresh type candles. I don't burn like clean linen or sea breeze or, you know, any of those type of candles. So for me to like one that's kind of errs on the side of fresh is a little different for me. But I think I like it because it still has that floral note and kind of that musky, herbaceous undertone that kind of errs on the side of a floral candle. So don't let the fact that this looks like a clean laundry type candle, because that's what I thought it might smell like, don't let that steer you away, because it's actually quite pretty. If you like lavender vanilla from Yankee Candle, oddly enough, it still has kind of that powdery aspect to it as well, which I think might be the musk note in it. You really might like Rainbow's End. Really, really pretty. Now, sad to say, this will not be a candle that you can throw into an open concept and have it fill up the room. You can see I tried, I don't know if this line will show on camera, I really tried to have this going as long as I could in hopes it would fill up the room. This is gonna be maybe a bedroom, bathroom type scent. If I have it going out in the open concept, I will probably have another candle going to kind of layer in the scent. When I had it in the bathroom or a smaller room, 1 to 10, 10 of course being super crazy strong, it was coming in at maybe like a 5, 5.5. When it's an open room, you guys, it really gets lost. Maybe a 2 or a 3. I could have it layered with something else, but you're not going to smell it just by itself. You might want to have another candle going so they kind of blend. But in a small room or anything like that, you can smell it. It's very toned back. I wish it was a little bit stronger because it's a really, really beautiful scent. Would I purchase this again? Probably not, simply just because I already have one and I don't see myself burning down on all this, especially since it doesn't have a crazy strong throw. And it's a collector's edition, so I don't plan to burn it all down. If it performed better, I would maybe be inclined to go get another one to burn fully for the spring season and one to keep as a collector's. But since this doesn't throw, I think I'm good with just the one. So cute packaging though, cute packaging. So you guys, that is it for me today. If you guys have tried, or if you guys remember, those of you who remember Rainbow's End when it came out, comment down below. I'm curious if you tried it. And if you guys remember Salt Mist Rose, comment down below if you guys have tried either of these, or if you guys have shopped Yankee recently and you came across the 50th anniversary ones. Tell me what you think. So you guys, before I sign off, I want to let you know I am on Instagram, so come find me at life, L-I-F-E _with W-I-T-H and the letter L. If you follow me, I will most certainly follow you back. And you guys, as always, I hope you are having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.